welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna go through a few products with you guys. I'll also leave a link down below, so if you want to check all these out, there's a link that you can click and check out all this stuff out. They do have a deal. I don't know if it's still going on. They keep saying it's like a day sale, and then the day sale is the next day as well. But they have 2 tools for $99. Great deal if you don't use Lange, you have not heard of Lange. These products are great and they do last forever. I've had this straightener for 4 to 5 years and it still works like a champ. So I'm just gonna go through a few of these products. These are a few of my favorite things that I like to use, but the first product that I really love and I kind of clam together, and I've been doing this for years, is the Borago Deep Conditioning Mask and the glass hair. I do a mask at least once a week when I wash my hair. I do use the Foxy Bay dry shampoo. I don't use the Lange. I find this to be better and it smells so good. So I've always used this. But these 2 are my go-tos. I probably have 4 of these because I go through it and it works so good. I don't really use the Rival Heat Shield. I feel that the Heat Shield is a little sticky if you use too much of it. I like to spray some into my hand, kind of roll it around and then put it in to my hair. Sometimes it gets sticky and then makes your hair feel a little sticky. I stock up because I am very much into my hair. 90% of my week these products are used. And then my all-time favorite, this is the Marula Oil. This is kind of an older bottle. This is what the new bottle looks like. It smells so good. I use this after I'm done doing my hair, and I put it from about here down just to get my ends because I am due for a haircut. I usually cut my hair about to here around the summertime, but cutting your hair short has become a trend lately and I'm not a trendy person, so I'm just gonna keep my long hair, and when the trend's over I'm gonna cut it. I love to have short hair in the summertime. It's so much easier to take care of, and if I don't, I start getting migraine headaches. It's just super thick and hot, so I really like to have my hair short in the summertime because it takes me like 10 minutes to do my hair. The Marula Oil must have. Sometimes I will put the Sorbet and the Satin nectar together, just squirt each into my hand, you know, just roll them together and then add them to the tips of your hair. It's a magical thing. I find the Dream Cream to be really good as well. This you also put into your hair when it's wet, about mid, area, and then down. Just put the condition back into it. I use this on my kids' hair and on mine, and you can also use this on dry hair for flyaways. The last product that I have here that I enjoy is the Trois Chic, the 3-way hairspray, which is one of my favorites. It has 3 different settings: a medium, high, and low. If you guys can't see that there. And then you just turn it to whichever direction you want and then spray, and it gives you a medium, high, or low spray. We're going to be using this tool today to do our hair. I've used the Borago when I took a shower today. It looks like this. Their hydrating is also a really good one. Today, this is the look I'm going for. I know a lot of you said something about how you liked this hair look, so I just wanted to do a tutorial on it. And I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials on different tools and things like my wavy hair. I'll probably do a tutorial on that here soon, but I have other ones that I'd like to show you as well. At the beginning, I'm going to show you obviously how I do it in slow-mo for this first time, and then I'm going to speed it up a little bit. That way we're not sitting here, watching me do my hair for 5 hours. But This literally only takes about 15 minutes to do my hair. Now that my hair is a little longer, it might take us just a tad bit longer, maybe about 20 minutes, if that. So let's just get started and do this hair. So what I do is I start at the root and I kind of brush down like that just to get it to where it's good. And then I start twirling like this, and then I come all the way down, and then I start to twirl. Once I've gotten it, I just twirl, 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 and mainly towards the ends like this, and I just keep twisting it. And it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure you twist it in the direction you want your hair to go. So by the time you're done, it'll all flow the same way and all the curls will match. See, I just start spinning. And I just keep spinning, spinning. And go down again. And come down. And then basically it gives you that curl like that. And you'll see towards the end what I'm talking about when it's all done and it all comes together, if you know what I mean. See the difference? So that's what we're going for. So we're just gonna keep going. Get some hair here. And now do this side. It is pretty quick. This hair tool is amazing and it dries quickly. So like you've seen, I only stay here and I twirl it. And since my hair's longer and thicker, like I said, it's gonna take a bit longer to get the dry I want. You don't want to ever leave the tool just sitting in your hair while there's heat on it. So you always want to keep it moving. You don't want it just to sit there. That'll burn your hair and we don't want that. That's no bueno. That's why I always make sure that I have all the knots out before I start twirling, because I don't want it to ever just stick there. And you can go towards the front as well like this to get the root in the front. And then go back in and just twirl it again. And then it goes back. Okay, so we did that half. And now I'm just going, this one turned out a little bit better than this one, but this side is a little bit thicker. I think I took some hair from this side and put it over here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna finish the rest of my hair kind of in a faster motion and see you when I'm done.
Go, I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it down, 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 down. No, they don't know better. Never had a doubt, they gon' hear us now, 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 now. We gon' party up with a cup round a bonfire. Jacked up trucks, raising hell with the mud tie. Candy on the plane, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans. And the money gets the pretty things up. All gas with the no brakes. We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day like the KC's give a light show. And the way she dance got my mind blown up. We gon' party till the rooster crow. We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day like hey, she's a heartbreaker, but she ain't breaking mine, even if she try. I'm a straight shooting shot taker. Country little dime, about to make her mine. We gon' party up with a cup round a bonfire. Jacked up trucks, raising hell with the mud tie. Candy on the plane, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans. And the money gets the pretty things up. All gas with the no brakes. We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day like these KC's give a light show. And the way she dance got my mind blown up. We gon' party till the rooster crow. We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day like we been sipping country. It's what we do, how we live, what we love. It's what we do, how we live, what we love. Gold chain with the blue jeans. get things up. All gas with no brakes. We got life to celebrate, so we do this every day like your KC's give a light show. When she dance, got my mind blown up. We gon' party till the rooster crow. We got life to celebrate, so we do this every day like it's what we do, how we live, what we love. It's what we do, how we live, what we love.
So now I'm gonna take some of my Marula oil. I'm just gonna put them towards the end like this. That's it. I love this tool. When my hair looks like this, I've used this tool. It is so good. It heats so hot, so you just gotta be careful. I always do high because I do have thick hair. High would be best for somebody with thick hair. For sure, low if you have thin hair. Just make sure you use a heat protectant before you use any hot tool because we don't want to damage the hair. And I always recommend, if you're a hot tool baby like me, to always use either a hydrating or deep conditioning mask to help your hair keep its moisture. I always recommend a hydrating mask every once in a while. I will do the deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is very, very good for your hair as well. And a hydrating puts all the moisture back in it. These hot tools drain the moisture from your hair. So I'm telling you, it's crucial that you use hair products, a mask, something every week if you're using hot tools. Fully recommend a mask every week if you use hot tools every day on your hair. They do have all masks back in stock, so grab you the Borago and the hydrating mask. They're wonderful. You only need a little bit. Everything that Lange comes out with is super concentrated. So I've literally had this bottle for almost 6 months now because, I mean, if I'm not doing my hair a lot, I'm not going to need it a lot, but you only need a little bit. Like you've seen, I only sprayed a couple squirts and then rubbed it and then added it all to the ends of my hair. But I'm telling you, these two together get your hair so shiny and make it look almost brand new. These aren't no joke. If you go back into my videos, you will see I did some hair tutorials back 3 or 4 years ago, and you know, I'm kind of missing that. Oh, and I did want to mention one product. I did buy this Brunette boost because obviously I'm a brunette naturally, but I do dye my hair black to just because I do have gray hairs from having kids and I am getting older, so that's just gonna happen. But I did buy this for me and my daughter because my second youngest, she has very curly hair, and like my hair was when I was little, and you have to put something in her hair or it's just a huge poof mess. But I did use this in her hair, and I am not a fan of this. If there's one product on Lange that I've ever used, this is what I'm not a fan of. Literally, it turns your hands blue. When you have it in your hair, it literally leaves like a blue tone. So if you do pick it up or you think to pick it up, I just want it because it's a mess. Just pick up the regular mousse. It's wonderful. Lange La Volume. This is what it is. They have a new one. This is the old one. So I don't think you could purchase this particular one, but you can get their new one, and it has interchangeable sizes, so you can get maybe more of a thicker or even smaller curl wave out of it. But I love this one. I don't need an interchangeable anything. This one works just fine and gets my hair really nice. So I will leave all the products down below that I used today and the products that I talked about and their prices. All right guys, I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye.